is good. Oh, I need to turn on my mini meters. Let's see. Don't need to update. Okay, boom.
How do you want to do?
Now it's working. Sweet. What is good, everybody? How are you guys doing? Bit earlier feedback stream. Let me post in the Discord really quick. Let's see. Let's go to. Wait, hold on. I need to pull up my YouTube channel really quick so I can get the link. It's lagging out. All right, well, it's not working, so I'll just do this. General everyone. There we go. That should work. All right, let's get into it. That'd be sick. Yeah, definitely. If you can do that, that'd be really, really cool. And I'll definitely use it in the next video. All right, bet. Let's peep this. We got Gara, Battle to the Death final.
Do this. You have the wrong idea. See, you're about to be on the wrong side of a one-sided massacre. I don't care about the exam or reducing my sentence. All I want is to hear you scream.
Really? Fine. We'll just keep fighting until one of us dies.
That's right. A battle to the death.
Let's go, Lou. Fire. Did you send something in, LIB? Yeah, there you are. Oops. Hey, really? You can't? That sucks. Yeah, this one's sick. I like the flow and the sound design, and honestly the mix down and drums is like really nice on it. I think the only thing is I think it just needs more variation. Like the main synth just like gets stale after a while. I think if you add some more like automation and stuff on different parts of the song or like on the synth, it'll help a lot with keeping it more progressive. But yeah, I really like the mix down. The drums are really nice and the synth is clean. I just think like some more flow changes or some more tonality changes, stuff like that. Yo, what's good, Juice? What's good, Krim? How you guys doing? But yeah, I think just because it has just quarter note all the way up until here, and then it just goes to eighth note. I think if you add like some more variation within all this, it'll be really good. But besides that, like I wouldn't change the mix down or sound design or anything. Yes, sir. Thanks for submitting it. All right. All right. I'm gonna fuck up your name again. It's Avidus. I think I actually got it right that time. But yeah. All right. Air out. Nice. Yeah, I like the variation in the flow on this one. It's cool. I think there's like some weird like panning going on with the synths. Feels like it's like kind of going left and right a bit in the stereo. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, no, Vital's fun. I've been using Vital a little bit more lately as well. Yeah, it's definitely a good synth. But yeah, I think just like the panning is like the main thing. I would try to mess with that a bit more. Sakura samples, yes, Sakura samples are goated. How do you get in queue? Exclamation point submit. Just join the Discord and throw it in the hashtag stream submissions channel. But yeah, all right. Appreciate the submission. We got Infernal Gators, Sins of a Man. Oh, man. The art is random. It's cool looking though.
The shadow that is cast by the sins of man. God must see God.
Yo, what's good, Hop?
Within my soul swirl the fine rays of all.
Yo, what's good, Kyle? It's really cool. Yeah, definitely 2014 vibe. Took a break from music for college. Can't wait to get back into it. Nice. Yeah, this is cool. I like this sound design a lot. It's very OG vibe. I think the drums could come through a little bit more in the mix. I would maybe try to put like a more aggressive sidechain, or try to put like a transient shaper on your kick and just kind of bring the transient up a bit. I just woke up. I feel that. I woke up at like 7. I've been waking up early lately. But yeah. I feel that. Yo, it's like raining like crazy in Santa Cruz, right? That's what I heard at least. But yeah, no, I think the side chain could be a little bit more aggressive, and then just kind of maybe bring the transient up on the kick a little bit. I know like with like this OG kind of sound, like more dull kicks are pretty common, but I think it's just personal taste. For me, I like a little bit more transient on kicks. But yeah, appreciate the submission. All right, you're overload. It's sunny right now, but yeah, I need to come back out there. Flights are so cheap. I just fly out there and hang out for like a weekend. Yeah, it's nice here too. It's like, what is it? It's like 50 degrees here. I mean, it's not like super nice, but yeah, let's get void noise. We lit. Illinois. Yeah, work right now. Let's go. Yeah, I think this one also, like the sound design is cool, but I think it just lacks variation. I think like if you take some of your parameters within your synth and throw like automation clips on them and just like add like little tonality switches at the ends or beginning of phrases, it'll help a lot. Also, I think the kick is kind of like overriding everything because it's so loud, so it's like making your snare sound dull. Also, like if you're gonna layer a kick with a snare, I don't know if you have it on here, but like you should EQ out like probably below like 250 hertz, 300 hertz on your snare, because your kick is going to take up all that frequency space anyway. So I think you might not be low cutting your snare and that's why they're competing for space, or just your kick is really, really loud and so it's like dipping down the snare signal. But yeah, your snare isn't like coming through that well. But besides that, I like it. I think it's in the right direction. I think you just need to maybe EQ the snare a bit, turn the kick down a little bit, and then just add some variation to it. And also, I think you could probably brighten up the high high mid of the synth a bit. Like use what's it called? Fresh Air. It's a free plugin. Just kind of brighten up the synth a bit. But yeah, Zuma sister feedback stream. Is this for Sisto's stream? That's funny. I feel that. Yeah, I feel like live streams don't really get a lot of people hopping in them. Ooh. What the fuck? That's fucked. What is this?
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny. Seriously. You are a fucking ugly little cunt, mate. See you on five I've ever seen.
Yo, it's good in vain.
Wide open, yeah. You're a stick. Right, I'll tell you what, you
Bro. Yeah, this part, I think you just need to take the drop out and make it this. Honestly, delete the drop and then just put this where the drop goes, and I think it's done, to be honest. Yeah, I don't have much feedback for this. Like the stereo, I don't know if it's like, I think it's just the distortion in the low mid of the synths that's like super stereo, or there's like part of your sub that sounds kind of stereo. I don't know, but it doesn't sound bad. I would just like maybe on your master, like check how it sounds in mono and make sure it sounds good in mono. As long as it sounds good in mono, it's fun. But yeah, this is a sick idea. I like it a lot. Ooh, Kratol with take. What's up, my G? Chillin'. Yo, the last thing you sent in last week was fire in vain. Let's get Koosas. Common Zuma W. True. Nah, get this guy Koosas out of here. Ooh, super different. Total liquid rhythm? No, I haven't. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know. It's like a liquid rhythm, but like more, I don't know, jazzy, I guess. I don't know. I like it. It's cool. I don't have much feedback for it because I don't really make stuff like this. I don't know. Maybe like this main, like these chords, like the piano, could maybe be like dialed back a little bit in the drop. I think the synths and that like main piano kind of like can compete for space. You miss it, it's like one back. You could just like rewind real quick and peep it. It was fire though. But yeah. All right, we got Gumbo. Oh wait, you sent a new version of this, right? Let me pull that up. Gumbo 5. There we go. Yeah, Stoic, I have yours. It's like towards the end though. I gotta pull up some of these other ones as well. Donis. Some people sent like 4 songs, but I only grabbed one of each. Unless you're a Patreon member, we're not doing multiples. My apologies. But there's just so many to get through. We can't do multiple for each person. Alright, let's do it. What do you make? I make like shitty rhythm music. So first time using Maelstrom? Okay. Which one did you grab? Whichever the first link is that people sent, I just grabbed the first ones. Fisho. See you later, Scully. Ooh. That's really cool. I like the percussion used on that. The kick and the clap are really nice. I don't know. I think the sub. I don't know. Like the. Yeah, I don't know. I think the sub might be like a little bit quiet. But I think overall, like the main synth, if you were to kind of, I think if you were to compress it a little bit, because parts of it get like quieter than others, so I think just like a little bit of compression on it and like saturation just to like bring it up. I think it would fill out. I mean, you kind of see it in the waveform and the lufs. Like it was like hitting like -5 lufs, and like the waveform is like kind of up and down. I think like you could probably push the mix a little bit louder overall, but yeah. Yeah. Do. All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I would change. And then, like you said, like the intro is like still a whip. So yeah, just like maybe add some more to the intro. Did my submission. I grabbed pretty much everything that's been sent in there. It should be in here. I don't know. Let me see. We got Kaneka. Yeah, you're right here. Got you. All right, Kaneka.
The story of the Kalashnikov rifle starts with a young boy. Born to a peasant family in the Russian village of Kurya, who dreamed of becoming a poet. Mikhail Kalashnikov, nevertheless, rallied his efforts throughout his life to help both his family and his country. As a novice tinkerer and mechanic, Mikhail designed what would become possibly the most widely used shoulder weapon in the world.
I like the drums. Fire. Yeah, this is sick. I think there's like a couple things. So like your vocal, the delay, like you can kind of tell that you like faded out the delay before the drop. I think you just let the delay go like through the drop. If that makes sense. It's like kind of too abrupt. And then I think just the overall like song is just it's like very dry. You don't have like a lot of reverbs on any like it's just like it feels like there's a lot of empty space that could be filled up. I think like having a longer tail layer on your clap could be nice to fill up space. And I think the main synth, like especially in the first part, could just have like a little bit more reverb on it to fill up space. And it wouldn't hurt to have like some sort of like kind of atmosphere in the background of the drop as well. When this bass comes in, it feels like really filled up because there's not that like kind of gap in between the quarter notes. So yeah, I think like just in the quarter note section you could fill it up a little bit more as far as like empty space. Yeah, I got you. Yawn. Is it yawn or YWN? But yeah, no, if you submitted twice, I just grabbed whatever the first link was because yeah, only Patreon members get doubles. But yeah. Also, I think there's like, yeah, this. that little trap snare roll. I think you could find a better trap snare than that one. That one feels like a stock like 909 like Fruity Loops drum kit one. I think you could find a better sample. Just replace that sample with a better trap snare. But yeah, besides that, everything is like really, really good. But yeah. All right, we got Lake or Seven Lake with a bootleg. Okay, wait, hold on. Am I gonna get like DMAC'd? One of my other live streams got like copyright striked because of like a bootleg, so I might skip through the intro. I got you. This is sick. Yeah, this is sick. I like it. It's like very nice and clean, but also loud. It's not a SoundCloud plugin. It's mini meters, and I just overlaid it in OBS to show like the waveform and stuff, so you guys get like a better representation of like the LUFS and the frequency spectrum and shit like that. But yeah, it's like $10. Oh, nice. Yeah, this one, I think like the only thing that stood out to me was like the snare feels like really like stereo wide. I don't know, maybe just like bring the snare a little bit more mono. I don't think it needs to be that stereo wide. But yeah, I don't really have much feedback again for this one because it's like a very different genre than what I produce, so like I'm not really able to give the best feedback on it, but I do like it. It sounds really nice. It's like loud and the mix sounds clean, so I think it's good. Appreciate the submission. Rude Square by Arkoga. Let's go. Yo, this is made on mobile. What the fuck? Yo, this is really, really cool. I would just say like the down sweeps, like the white noise effects, are really loud, I would bring those down a bit. And the hi-hats, like your like really high-end elements are pushed a little bit too loud, in my opinion. But the sound design is sick. It sounds like it's made in Maelstrom. You made this on mobile? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's sick. I don't really have much feedback other than just the high end. Like, tame the high end elements a lot. But yeah, everything else is nice. I think you could add a little bit more variation. I know like these style of like square 4 tunes that are just like quarter note are really popular. I guess if you want to keep it quarter note mostly like the whole way through, I would take inspiration from like Onara. They do a really good job of like keeping it interesting with automation and while keeping it quarter note. So there's like a lot of tonality changes instead of flow changes. So that's something you could maybe experiment with this. But yeah, if you made this on mobile, you're insane. Like, that's crazy. This is probably one of the best mobile songs I've heard, I guess. I don't know. That's really cool. All right, Balam by Dreadful. Yeah, this one's cool. I think the kick is way too loud, but besides that, I like pretty much everything else about it. The track is solid. I just think the kick is like so loud, especially the first like hit. Like right here. Like it's very, very clipped. I think you could dial back the kick a bit. I like the strong transient, but just like it's very, very, very loud. But yeah, besides that, I like it. I wouldn't really change much else other than that. I think you could also maybe make the flow of like the second synth. That one on the upbeat. I think you could probably like fit that into the mix a little bit better. I think that one synth kind of stands out a bit from the rest of the mix, but besides that, it's really, really good. I like it. All right, Hoplet, you're up next. Malfunction. This artwork is weird.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Nice. Yeah, this one's cool. I think it's just mixed down. I think you could maybe, I don't know like what it is. I think the sub maybe has like too much low mid in it. Yeah, overall it's pretty quiet too, but it's also just a whip, so I think maybe like later you'll make the mix louder, but yeah, I think the mix could be louder. I think that the kick and the sub are like, I don't know, I think you could maybe dial back the body of the kick a little bit with the transient shaper, just like kind of bring the body back a little bit, and the sub I would get rid of some of the low mid because it's like very present in the low mid. Let's look at mastering and making it loud properly. Yeah, I don't master. I just like mix really loud, and I have nothing on my master. But yeah, I think yeah, like dial back the body a bit on the kick, and then like EQ some of the low mid out of the sub, and just make sure you're like side chaining pretty aggressively. As for the synths, I think you can maybe make them like a little bit brighter. Maybe like throw a fresh air on there or something, and then just add like a slight amount of reverb on them. I think actually no, they sound fine, the reverb, but yeah, maybe brighten them up a little bit. But yeah, I think it's a cool start. Lodian, hesitant heart. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for sending it in. Oh man, bro, I need to get like a Herman Miller chair or something. This is sick so far. I don't think I have yet. Oops. This is sick. Yeah, this is sick. I think the only thing I'm noticing is there's certain points where your high frequencies are clipping, like right here. You can hear them like starting to like static out and clip a little bit. So I would probably just try to tame some of the higher frequencies. Yo, I'm downloading this. This is private, unfortunately, but I'm sure when they post it, it will be available at some point. I don't know. What cue is mine? I don't know. Let's see. If you've recently sent it in, like, oh yeah, yours is like quite a bit away because you just sent it in. I opened some submissions like 2-3 days before I go live, so just keep an eye on the announcements channel in the Discord so you guys can submit earlier. But yeah. All right, let's keep it going. Gooses, let me go. Let's go.
If I If I find the truth, are you letting go? What you put me through, they don't have to know. It ain't nothing new when it's set in stone. If I find the truth, are you letting go? If I find the truth, are you letting go? What you put me through, they don't have to know. It ain't nothing new when it's set in stone. If I find the truth, are you letting go? Are you letting go?
You're banned. Bro, what the fuck? How are you so fucking good? Holy shit.
Are you letting go?
What the fuck, dude? This is crazy. These are your vocals, right? Dude, that's sick. Yeah, your vocals are sweet too. Like I think it's cool that you use your own vocals. Common W kisses? Yeah. No, literally, like what do you want me to tell you? Like you're better than me, bro. Like I'm not gonna I literally can't give you feedback. Teach me how to make my drum sound like that. What the fuck?
Are you letting go?
Dude, it's too good. Like, what? Finish it, I guess. That's my feedback. Finish it and send me it. This could be dropped at a show. This is very, very good. I don't really have much feedback for it at all. I just like it a lot. But for real, teach me how to make my drum sound like that. That shit sounds so nice. Kerosene pack, I feel that. Do I just switch to Ableton? I feel like ever since you switched to Ableton, your shit's just gotten so good. Alright, Trexion, metronome dub. Whoa. Yeah, this is sick. I feel like the synths might be like a little bit too swung. It feels like just slightly more swung than it should be. But besides that, I don't really have much else. I think like the main thing for me is just the swing on it. I would have to relearn production completely to use Ableton. Yeah, I mean like, I don't know. It's just like a learning curve. You'd have to like learn a new DAW, but like, I don't know. It might be interesting. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video like FL Studio producer tries Ableton or like tries to make a song on Ableton. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? Me and Sisto were talking about this. We would like, cause he's on Ableton and I'm on FL. And so like we were thinking about doing a video together where like I make a song in Ableton and he makes a song in FL. Because like neither of us really know how to use each other's DAW. Like when we collabed in Ableton, but like I basically had to tell him what I wanted to do and then he had to do it for me. And then like I made like the intro in FL and like stemmed it to him because like I just can't with Ableton. It's really hard. But yeah. The most outdone video idea ever. I feel like it is, but it isn't. Like I feel like I haven't seen like I've seen like one person do like trying Ableton or like or Pro Tools producer tries FL Studio or whatever. I think Ocean did a video like that. But like I haven't seen people swap DAWs, especially in the EDM community. Like I haven't seen like, you know, two dubstep producers like hop on each other's setups. Honestly, well, when I lived in California, I lived like 40 minutes away from Sisto. So like when we originally had the idea, like I was going to go to his house and like literally record on his setup, and then he was going to come to my house and record on my setup, which would have made it really cool. But now he lives in Denver and I live in Las Vegas. So, but yeah, it would have been a cool video idea. Might still do it. Maybe next time I'm in Denver, I'll ask Nick if I can record at his house. It'd be funny. All right, Solo, Contact 147. That's a cool little switch. I think the vocals are a little bit too loud. I also think that the kick could come through in the mix a little bit more. Maybe like put a little bit more transient on it. But I'm so late. Nah, I feel that. It's fine. Yeah. I think the only thing besides that though is just I think the sub like could maybe just be shortened a little bit. Like I don't know if that makes sense, but like when you draw like the curve of the LFO in I don't know, whatever you're using, Vital or whatever, I think like it should end a little bit sooner than it does. Cause like kind of like a shorter, stabbier sub, I feel like would make a little bit more room. The kick is phasing with the sub. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like really, it's either really dull or it's not sidechained enough. I'm not sure, but maybe just add like a little bit more transient on the kick and then sidechain it more aggressively so it comes through better. But yeah. Why best genre in 2024 years? Vexiu, Hell Siren. Yeah, Vexiu is really good. All right, YWN, you still here? First Blood, let's go. Yeah, this one's cool. I think the low mid in the drop is taking up a lot of room. Also it sounds like you're using Vital, and there's like two oscillators, and one of the oscillators is like a high end one that's like kind of panning left and right, and it's kind of weird. I don't know if I would do the panning on the higher end part of the synth. The main body of the synth is nice though, and I think the high end layer is nice. I think you just need to get rid of the panning on it. And then just like mix down stuff, I think you need to have like a more aggressive side chain and EQ some of that low mid out of there, because it's like really, really taking up a lot of the mix. But yeah, I think it's cool. I like it. Just needs a little bit of work. All right, Juice, get it. Let's go.
I get it poppin' on my, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it poppin' on my nigga, ain't no stoppin', I get it poppin' on my nigga, ain't no stoppin', let's go, party, party, every day, I get it, man, I want the money, want the fame, I'm on that $1 million shit, yo.
Ooh. I'm not logged in. I'm gonna like this song when I'm logged in. This is sick. Yeah, this is fire. I like this a lot. I think the high end, you could like tame some of the high end frequencies a little bit more, but you've already released it. Yeah, I don't know. This has been sick. I like this one a lot. I don't really have much other feedback for it. I'm dead ass. Put new Ye album on. Bet I got you. All right, LIB Dog. Let's go. Is the new Ye album actually good? I haven't heard it yet. Is it even out? Ooh. Fire. That frequency right there on those, like, that frequency is just a little bit harsh. I mean, this one's already released, so, but like for future, like, try to keep those like super high endy frequencies a little bit more tamed. Ooh. That feel is sick. Sheesh. Yeah, this one's sick. I like this one a lot. I wish I was logged in. I don't know. It like logs me out of SoundCloud sometimes, but I definitely have to go show love on that one. That was cool. Stoic Shadow. This is cool artwork. Bro, you didn't even hear the sound drop of my track yet? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure I listened to it. Also, I don't really listen to like the full song because like if I did, we'd be here for like 5 hours, and like it's a feedback stream, so like I'm here to just like help you, you know, improve. So like I could listen to 5 seconds of a song, or I might need 2 minutes of a song to be able to give you feedback. So like the whole point is just to like listen to enough to where like I can see what might be like something you could fix in the song, and then I try to help with that. So that's like kind of the point. If I didn't listen to the whole thing, that's why. A second drop? Oh yeah, no, I normally don't listen to second drops unless it's like I want to, you know, hear more of it or something like that. I might skip ahead, but yeah. It's usually just trying to give feedback the best I can with the time I'm able to. And I want to try to get through as many as possible so that everybody gets a chance. All right. To have their song played. All right, Stoic Shadow. Yeah, I think with this one, I like the sound design. It reminds me of like old like Yuki, like the Wolf. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that song, but yeah, I like the sound design. I think the drums are just like not coming through the mix very well. I think you either need better drum samples. Let me hear it again. Yeah, I would honestly just find a better kick and a better clap, and also just make sure you're sidechaining them and just kind of bring them up in the mix a little bit more. Honestly, a perfect reference would be some like older Yuki songs. I don't remember if like the mix downs are like really good on them because like they're old, they're very old, so the mix downs might not be great on those actually. But yeah, you could probably like find a good reference song in this style to use as like a guideline for how to get your drums to come through a little bit more. And then just like flow, like it keeps the same flow for a while. Yeah, pretty much throughout the whole drop. So I would maybe like change the flow up a little bit, add some like breaks and fills, and just change up the phrasing a little bit. But yeah, I like the sound design, and the direction is like really heading in the right place. Just needs a little bit of work, but yeah. All right, Flu trying. I like the intro a lot already.
Your body speaks to me.
Ooh. Is that all good? What do you mean, TV Rush?
You've been
Yeah, this is fire. I don't really have anything to give feedback on this. I like it a lot. I wouldn't really change anything. Future Rhythm? Yeah, I guess. Is that Future Rhythm? It's like just like future bass. I don't really hear much rhythm influence. Maybe because it's like heavier drums or something. I don't know. It's actually not even heavier drums. I don't know. I think it was just future bass. I don't know. I like it though. I wouldn't really change anything. I like it a lot. Thank you for sending it in. All right, Krim, we made it to yours. If you're still here, Stormtrooper Accuracy. Let's go. Cool sound design. Yeah, this one's cool. I like the sound design a lot. The drums, like the kick is fine. I just think the snare shares the same frequency spectrum as your synths, so it's kind of like not standing out as much. I think the snare could come through a bit more in the mix. But yeah, I like the sound design and the flow a lot. I think you could maybe do like a little bit more of a flow switch somewhere in the second half. It does get like a little bit stale with the same quarter note flow, but second drop is better. Let me hear it. Yeah, I mean, it's like kind of the same problems though. It's like the snare could come through. I think the snare is like the main thing for me. It just like it feels really dull, but I like the sound design. The sound design is sick. I think if you already released it, so but just like in the future, maybe try to make sure like your snares are coming through a little bit more. I would just use reference tracks for that. Like try to make sure that like you'll notice like when you double your song. Actually no, because like you could take a song with really good drums and sub and then double it with a song that doesn't have good drums and sub, and as long as you use the song with like really good drums and sub as like the one with the low end and then cut the low on the other one, it'll still sound like a good double. So that's actually a bad reference, but yeah, use reference tracks though, like in your DAW. Like find one that has like Infect. Infect has really good mix downs. I would use like an Infect song for something like this as like a reference. I'm trying to work on my mix down a lot more. Yeah, I would suggest like using references, like pull in like a Mad Dub's tune or something like that, and then like listen to his and then listen to yours like right at the loudest part of the song, and just like see like, oh, is his synth like brighter than mine, or is his snare coming through brighter than mine, or does his kick have more of a transient, less of a transient, etc. And like you can just kind of compare back and forth, and then like kind of base it around that, and you'll usually end up with like a more polished song in the end after that. But yeah, Infect mentioned. Yeah, Infect is my goat. All right, Moonspell. Yeah, what SR said. Yeah, let's get the cue. This is sick. Low key though, I think this would sound so much better with like instead of a kick clap, use like a fucking tear out snare. Not like a pan snare, but trying to think like something that like Etix would use, like just like a regular like snare, if that makes sense, would sound so sick on this. I think the build is really loud. I think if you just like took like a gain or something like that and just like brought the entire intro down a little bit, it would make the drop feel a little bit more energetic, because like you can even see it in the waveform, like your intro is like almost louder than the drop. So I think like just having this be a little bit more quieter will give like a way bigger energy change when the drop comes in. But yeah, this would sound sick with like a really like a snare from like Agony, like the Agony drum snares, or you know, something like that. Like no kick, just a snare, like instead of the kick layered over the clap kind of deal. I think but yeah, I think this is fire. This is really, really good. But that might be something you could try with it. Might sound really cool. All right, Cursative with Disco Dub. Yo. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for sending it in. And download it? What the fuck? For login later? This is crazy. I don't think I have any feedback for this one. This one's really nice. Yeah, I don't know. I like the sub pitching. Yeah, I don't have really any feedback for this. I like it a lot. When I log back into my account, I'll download it and probably play it in my set, because this is sick. But yeah, appreciate the submission. Oh, Juice, we already played one from you. I'm gonna skip this one if you don't mind. But appreciate sending it in. All right, we got 4 more to go. Let me see. Takir, I got you. You'll be the last one. So we got 5 more to go. But yeah, all right. Clyde with Big Boy. Bet. Yeah, this is cool. I like the flows on it. I think it's really nice that it has like a lot of variation. I think the drums could be different. I think you could find a better snare sample or clap sample to use. I don't necessarily like this one. I think the synths as well feel like a little bit I don't know. I feel like they feel like dull. I think you could probably EQ them a little bit better and just like saturate and compress them a bit to get them to like really shine. Because right now they just feel a little bit dull. But like the creativity and like the flow and phrasing and stuff is really nice on it. But yeah. Thanks for sending it in. Hydra Dubs, don't you stay.
I might stay awake for
I like this. This is vibey. Yeah, this one's cool. I don't like the snare on this one. Everything else I like. I just that clap snare that's in here. I don't know. Some about it I don't like. I think you could find a better sample for that. But that's just like personal taste. Like it fits in the mix fine. It's just like some about it I don't like personally, but that's just like my personal taste, I guess. But besides that, like everything else I like the mix down is nice and everything. I like the melody a lot. It's super vibey. It's just that snare is like, I don't know, I don't like it. But yeah, that's the only advice I would, or like feedback I would have, is just maybe change the snare on it. But yeah, thank you for sending it in. Press B, the final ingredient. I think in Discord you said you're new, right? So like you're a newer producer? Let's peep it.
Good night, baby. Good night, Spider-Man. What's wrong, Spider-Man? I'm scared. What was that? What do you want? We need to borrow an ingredient. We are making a cookie pie. What do you want? Blood. Go to sleep, Spider-Man.
This is actually pretty good. This is better than a lot of my like first songs that I tried to make. So like as a newer producer, you're doing pretty well. I think what you could work on is try to like study, or not like study, but just like pull songs into your DAW and just like look at the time signatures and like where kicks and claps and stuff are supposed to go, and like when the, you know, like every 8 bars it might change, or every 4 bars it might change, or whatever, and just like kind of like look into what people are using for their time signatures and like where they're putting their drums and stuff, because I think like your switches are coming like off time, or not like off time, but they're just like not phrased very well. And I think that's one thing that you could benefit from, is just like studying what other people do with their time signatures and phrasing and kind of apply that to your songs. Cause like honestly, the sound design's not bad. There's some like mixed down stuff, but like if you're new, just I would focus more or less on the having like good song structure to begin with, and then focus on the mix down stuff later once you have that down. But like overall, it's like a lot better than a lot of the stuff that that I made when I first started. So you're already doing pretty good. All right, Dreadnought. 3-day whip that is still most definitely a whip. All right, let's go.
Far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Yo, let's get scared. Ooh, this is cool.
What do you get?
I feel that. I like the tonality of this sub. It's really cool. I think overall it's pretty quiet. I think it's like -7 lufs, -8 lufs, something like that. Second drop is kind of interesting. I'll peep it. A little switch up. This kind of like sub and like synth sound design would sound cool on like a mid-tempo like res kind of song. Yeah, I don't know. I think it just needs like some mix down work and just like leveling and stuff like that. I think overall it's pretty quiet. But yeah, I love the sub too. The sub is really nice. It's got like a cool tonality to it. I just think like you need to have all the elements around it like really support that sub and like make it shine, because like that's like a really really nice sub. But yeah. All right. Bad. Sorry. Okay. Let's peep it. Yo, what's good, Multi? Yeah, no worries. This one's sick.
I don't want
This sub is really, really good. I like this a lot. The only thing, I think you could just maybe work on the intro. The drop is fire. I think the intro is like just kind of like lackluster a bit. Like I think you can maybe just do more with the intro. And I think the way that the drop comes in is a little bit abrupt. There's not really like anything like telling you it's about to drop, and the way that the breakbeat kind of fades out is like just kind of, I don't know, it just, I feel like you could have something that like says like, oh, it's about to drop, you know what I mean? Like a drum roll or like just something to like kind of bring that drop in better. But really, like, I don't know, the drop is fire. I wouldn't change anything about the drop. I would just maybe work on the intro and the pre-drop, and then it won't be bad, sorry, laugh my ass off. It'll be like really good, dope as hell, not laugh my ass off. I don't fucking know. I'm yapping, but this one's sick. I like it a lot. But yeah, I think that is the last one. So thank you guys for coming through. Kind of an earlier feedback stream. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just start streaming at random times, I think. So like, just make sure you keep an eye on the announcements channel in the Discord, because I think instead of like doing them every Sunday at 7 p.m., I'm just gonna, like, whenever I feel like doing a feedback stream, I'm gonna just open up the submissions like a day or so early, and then just go live at like any time. So just peep the announcements channel. Also, like, what do you guys think about if I were to start stream and do, like, I don't know, like an hour of like production or something like that, and then go into feedback? Would you guys prefer that, or just like split up the production streams separate from the feedback streams? Hopefully you guys didn't all just leave because that was the last one, but if anybody's still here in chat, let me know what you guys think of that. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about doing that, and maybe just like more like variety stuff, like do like collab streams, or just kind of anything, like just stream more often, but like stream like all kinds of different stuff instead of just feedback. Yeah, sure, I don't know, keep it how it is. Yeah, I feel that. What's up, dude? I'm late. Oh yeah, we're about to end right now. But yeah, talk to me yeah, I'll look at my messages in a minute. Your average viewership, but I think a lot more people would submit coming from production stream. Yeah, the production streams do like 3 times the views as the feedback streams. I feel like the production streams are more entertaining. A lot of people, I think, just only come to the feedback stream to listen to their song and then they leave. So like, I wonder, I don't know. And then also, like, I do lessons and stuff, so like I want to start doing lessons on stream, like do a giveaway once a month in the Discord where I give somebody a free lesson, and just like put the giveaway up, and then whoever's in chat can join the giveaway, and then I'll pull them into a Discord channel and I'll give them a lesson just like I give my regular students, but like on stream. And then I could cut that down into like YouTube videos, and people could learn a lot more, because like my YouTube content is more like sound design and stuff like that, whereas like my students, I like go way more in depth with like mix down and master and all that stuff. So like, I think there's a lot of content that's like valuable for people in the community there as well. But yeah, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'll probably just be streaming more often, so keep an eye out. In the beat battles would be sick as well. I do want to do beat battles. Shout out Bishu and the Bish battles. But yeah, I watched the entire stream though. I feel that. Thank you. Appreciate you. But yeah, I think you'll see me streaming more often. I want to do more streams. It's just with feedback, it feels like a little bit more like I have to be more planned out with it. With production streams, I can kind of just click live and just work on shit whenever. So maybe I'll just like combine the two or something like that. But thank you guys for coming out and watching the stream, hanging out, sending in music. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna hop off, but I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Have a good one.